What's up, guys? It's me, the AO Lee Double X, here to give you my late review of Money in the Bank 2016, the review. But let me just announce that, well, after this, I will announce something at the end. I'll announce it at the end, sure. And, so let's just talk about the show. Overall, I thought it was a better show than usual. But honestly, like I said, we were only looking forward to like 3 matches. Everything else was kind of an afterthought. And what I thought was gonna steal the show ended up being good, but it wasn't the show steal. It was pretty odd to see that in the show. For me personally, a lot of people are saying that one specific match stole the show over the other. Some people say this match, some people say the other match. 3 matches where everybody's just saying this one stole the show, this one stole the show, this one stole the show. And everybody has their own opinion. I'm not gonna change them just because I have a different one. But definitely, I just gotta say, let's kick it off with the kickoff matches. Breezango lost to the Golden Truth. Stupid ass match. Don't even bother. Tyler Breeze and Fandango were sunburned, so they get their asses beat by Goldust and R-Truth. Really, just not worth it. And then we got Lucha Dragon versus Dudley Boys. It was actually not a bad match. Lucha Dragons win the match. I wonder if Lucha Dragons are getting a push finally, or I don't know what they're gonna do with the Dudleys. Maybe this feud will continue. Who the hell knows what's gonna happen? I'm sorry, I'm just texting real quick. Then we got New Day versus. This is the main show. New Day, the Vaudevillains, Enzo and Cass, and the club, they all compete in the Fatal 4-Way tag match, and it was overrated for me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. We have seen so many of these matches where they all feel the same, and for this match, it was super botched. I'm sorry. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. There was some enjoyment to it, but it was like just super botched. There's a part where Enzo Amore was pinning one of the Vaudevillains. The referee goes 1, 2, 3, and I thought they won, but then apparently Luke Gallows pulled Enzo Amore, but a little too late. No one noticed that except me, I guess, because no one's bringing it up. And there's some like super botchy parts. I'm just being completely honest. Nothing against it. I thought it was just or whatever. New Day are still the champions. I guess they're gonna continue until they become tag team champs for a year, which I'm not mad about. It's actually not that bad. I want to see who could actually beat the New Day. Probably gonna be the club. If not, it's gonna be well, who the hell else could be on? Unless they bring in the Revival or American Alpha into the mix. So see what they bring. Then we got Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. It was alright. The problem with it is that we have seen it so many times. It had some good moments. Definitely one of the better ones of their matches. Not just saying that because it's in the main roster. But it was not that bad compared to, like I said, compared to Payback and Extreme Rules. This one was the better one out of the bunch. Definitely not the best one from the debut Raw, which that one was just great. But I just want this match. I just want this feud to end already. Just give him something else. Baron Corbin, do something else with your life. And personally, I would have done this match with Titus O'Neil and Rusev, put them together into a Fatal 4-Way match, because it'll kill less time and it will be like a lot easier. Because the show went a little bit too long for me personally. And I would have had Baron Corbin win, honestly. This way he could have moved on from this feud, maybe feud with Titus O'Neil, push Titus O'Neil. Or I have a feeling I know why they didn't push Titus O'Neil or why they did this one, but that's like much later in the show. Then we got Charlotte and Dana Brooke beating Natalya and Becky Lynch. I really didn't remember much of this match except the whole Becky Lynch bumps into Natalya and then Natalya turns heel at the end. That's the only thing I really remembered. I want to see where this goes personally a little bit. I want to see Becky and Natalya have a really good match, but it's probably going to be just either alright or just bad. Just give the Divas division a reason to be good again. Well, not the Divas division, the women's division, I should say. I mean, we had a great match at WrestleMania, which is still my favorite match of WWE. And it was just I just want to see a good match. Maybe when Bailey arrives, maybe we'll get Charlotte and Bailey, and that's gonna be awesome at SummerSlam. Who the hell knows? Then we got Apollo Crews versus Sheamus. Yeah, a lot of people hate this match. I thought it was really good. It was short, I'll say that, but I thought it was pretty good. And I gotta say, Apollo Crews is not that great in the ring, to be honest. I think like Sheamus carried the match for the most part, and honestly, I would have given the win to Sheamus because one, it promotes Out of the Shadows, the new Ninja Turtles movie, and two, this would have continued the feud, maybe lead up to an even better match than what we got. But I guess that we're gonna continue the feud considering that Apollo Crews won by roll up, but I want to see more. A longer match. I guess if it gets more time, maybe it could be better. But I definitely do agree that Apollo Crews needs to improve a little bit more in the ring. Not a lot, but like, I mean, he hasn't had like a truly amazing match. Not even in NXT, he fought Finn Balor. How can you not have an amazing classic with Finn Balor? So I'm just telling you guys that. Then we got Charlotte. No, not Charlotte. My bad. I'm screwing up. But then we get AJ Styles versus John Cena in a great match. But it wasn't. For me, I didn't think it stole the show. I personally don't think it stole the show. And I was a bit disappointed with some parts because in the beginning, I get that it started kind of slow and then it just started picking up at the end. And when it picks up good. It was just the problem with me in this match was more of like the fact that the beginning was super slow. I like what happens when it picks up like in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Not 15, like 15 to 10 minutes, my bad. And then from there the referee gets bumped, and then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, they do a move on John Cena, and AJ Styles wins by cheating, which means the feud is going to continue. The bad news is John Cena is probably going to end up winning at SummerSlam. I just know it. John Cena has a horrible record at SummerSlam. There's no way that he's going to just lose again to AJ Styles because of that and the way this match ended. I really, really wanted to see AJ Styles versus John Cena. That was it. I did not want to see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson win. And for starters, I'm not a big fan of these two guys. I mean, Carl Anderson, I'm actually a big fan of on his own. He could have been a solid mid-carder. But Luke Gallows, why did he even come back? He doesn't even have the makeup, which made him badass. So really, they could have kept those guys from the club. They could have brought two different other guys. Michael Elgin, even though he won the Intercontinental Championship in New Japan. Yep, I saw the ladder match with Kenny Omega. That was fantastic. But I'm just saying, they could have gotten so much better. Then we got Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Alberto Del Rio in an amazing Money in the Bank match. This might be even my favorite Money in the Bank match because one, I didn't know who the hell was going to win, and two, it was more fast paced than ever. And three, it was just overall more entertaining. There's a sick move where Cesaro just jumps from a ladder to another ladder to the ropes and then just does like uppercuts. It was just sick. They all take high risks, some brutal moments with ladders. There are actually a lot of moments. There's like a little bit of moments with ladders, which is why it's not quite my favorite Money in the Bank match. It's like my second favorite behind the very first one with Edge winning. So that was that. And eventually Dean Ambrose wins the ladder match. Thankfully Alberto Del Rio did not win, or Chris Jericho. I wanted to see someone fresh, and I was just pretty shocked. My prediction for this match was for Kevin Owens to actually win the match. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. That was great. Then we get Rusev and Titus O'Neil. And Titus O'Neil just is done. I guess they just did this moment just to embarrass him again for getting suspended for grabbing Vince McMahon or something like that. So, really, that was it. Short match. Disappointing feud. Hopefully, Rusev gets a good match sometime near. Maybe he could start feuding with a Cesaro, or who the hell they want to put him with, Sami Zayn. I definitely want to see Cesaro and Rusev. Even though I've seen it before, I want to see it again because Cesaro could definitely carry Rusev to a great match. Then we get what I thought was the match of the night: Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. This was just fast paced. It was just going all out, brutal. There was parts where Seth Rollins kind of acted like a coward, but it worked perfectly with his character. And this part where they just thrown to a turnbuckle, it was just sick, just brutal. And then the finale was just fantastic. Roman Reigns is ready for a spear. He gets speared, but Seth Rollins catches him with a pedigree. He wins the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins is once again the WWE Champion again until Dean Ambrose comes in and cashes in. Yes, we have a new WWE Champion. It was great. Dean Ambrose is your new WWE Champion. This is going to lead to a triple threat match with the Shield at SummerSlam for sure. I am dying to see that match. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to give this show an 8 out of 10, even though there were some parts where I was like, and some things I didn't like as much as other people say there were. So overall, there was that. And I guess that will be leading to my announcement. So tomorrow is Monday. My last day of school. Well, I'm not planning on going on Tuesday because basically I'm done with those finals. I just need to go to do the finals for tomorrow's classes, and I'll be good. And then I am ready to tell you guys my 11th grade story. Yes, last year it was my 100th video special. I did my 10th grade story, and it was honestly one of my favorite videos I've ever done. And it was also one of like the most popular videos I've ever gotten. Maybe because of the build I was doing, because I remember I've been building that thing up for a long time. And it was just really, really just a great thing for me to do finally and show you guys the story that I went through. And I want to do that one more time. Well, not one more time. I definitely want to do it next year for my 12th grade story, see how that goes. But yeah, that will be my 255 video special. I was going to do my 250 special, but there was some stuff I wanted to throw before I did that. So yeah, look forward to it. I don't know when I'm going to upload it. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But I'm probably going to do it on Wednesday because of the fact that I am going to be very busy. And I'm also going to tell you a little bit on my summer schedule. Maybe even a separate video right after the 255 video special. But definitely go look forward for that. That'll be my next video. It's me, the ALE XX. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I enjoyed the show. What do you guys think about it? Comment down below. Let me know. Again, subscribe. And until then, I'm out.